Hey friends, welcome back. It's officially September, which means we can start implementing fall to the front porch. I'm not quite ready for pumpkins or Halloween decor or orange yet. I just want to add some subtle touches and transition my summer annuals out. This is going to be really simple, really sweet, and just a fun little fall front porch makeover today. So I hope you enjoy it. Summer is quickly coming to an end. The mornings are crisp and cool here in Ohio. My annuals are starting to fizzle out on me, and fall will be here before we know it. But now that it's September, I'm ready for my front porch to really reflect the current season, get rid of some of that summer decor and that summer feel, and replace it with more greens and golds and yellows. And just let my porch be an extension of the home. I want it to be warm and cozy and welcoming, and that starts with a clean slate. So I'm gonna be trimming up my ferns here. I have some dead leaves on them. They've been seriously neglected lately, but cleaning those up, cleaning up my flowers, my containers, giving the porch a good sweep, taking everything off, and just starting fresh. That is the best thing you can do when you're making over a space. For each season, I really like to take everything off my porch, declutter what I can, and start fresh. Now, I'm not going to be power washing today. I save that for the spring. I am going to give everything a really good sweep though. As you can see, the porch is really pretty dirty, but I have a new rug that I'm very excited about, and I didn't want to lay it down on wet concrete. I didn't want it to get yucky. So we're not power washing today, just kind of wiping things down, cleaning windows, starting with a clean slate here. That always gets me super inspired to change things up. You can see here the rug before was way too small for the space, so I'm excited to see that go. Of course, Maggie had to watch and keep an eye on me. These are some beautiful stone planters that are original to my home, and they've been sitting empty for about 2 or 3 weeks at this point. My annuals had fizzled out. I wasn't quite ready to do full fall containers yet, or just yet anyway, so I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and just put 2 classic white garden mums in here to start, as well as some flowering kale, and then in a couple of weeks I can slowly add more. That's the beauty of fall containers. You can really jam pack them because fall flowers don't do a whole lot of growing. It's such a short-lived season. So starting out with some white mums, and for now it's a really pretty and classic transition. When I was younger, my mom always used to tell me before we had company come over that the front door is the first impression. That if you ever have a guest come over, maybe someone's coming over for the first time, the first thing they're going to notice is your front door. How clean is it? How dirty is it? And it really truly is that first impression. So I always like my doors looking nice. I like to clean the glass panes as often as I can, inside and out, and make sure there aren't any scuff marks on the door itself, around the handle. I really just like to make sure that it's nice and clean. It's a great way to refresh a space and make it feel like new. But on the other hand, as quickly as you can get a window clean, it can get dirty. And for me in our home, it's usually from little ones touching the glass and waving hello. And this is exactly why I decided to plant my mums before sweeping. There is always a lot of excess dirt after planting, and I wanted to be sure to get all of that done before sweeping everything up. If today happens to be the first time that you're stopping by my channel, I wanted to just quickly say thank you so much for being here and for watching. I hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing today and that you hit that little red subscribe button down below. I would love it if you would join our YouTube family. We have a lot of fun over here, and this is just the beginning of fall content. I have lots of home decorating videos coming soon, all about fall. So again, make sure you hit that little red subscribe button down below. On that same note, I've been sharing a lot of fall decorating ideas over on Instagram as we're getting ready, just sort of dreaming up ideas. So be sure to be following me over there as well. My handle is @amy.fritz. Now for something that is going to make a huge impact on this space. I was so excited about it. I was in Lowe's the other day and snatched up this rug from the outdoor furniture section. It was marked down on clearance 70% off, and it's just a really pretty natural sort of fiber rug. It doesn't have a lot of color or contrast, which is what I was going for. My main priority with this rug was to cover a lot of surface area and to cover those imperfections of the concrete on my porch, and it did just that. I am loving it in this space. It also brings out a lot of warmth, and it's just a lot cozier. I found this really pretty wreath on Amazon. It has beautiful earth tones, more golds and browns and greens, which is something I'm going for at this point in the season. It would also be perfect if maybe you were doing more neutral fall decor and not implementing as many oranges and traditional colors. It is just a beautiful wreath for the price point. I purchased 2 of them because I have 2 front doors, but good price point. I also purchased some new containers. These are a really pretty bronze color. I like the contrast against my white house. Also got them marked way down on clearance at Lowe's. And on top of them, I'm putting 2 grapevine wreaths. I love the look of this. I've been doing this for the last year or so. Just gives it a little something extra. You can find these at Walmart, anywhere with a floral department, Hobby Lobby, craft store, dollar store. And then I'm sticking some perennial grasses inside. This is perfect because here in 3 or 4 weeks, I can pop those out, plant them in my landscape, and then plant up the containers with more mums or fall florals. So for now, in this transition season,
I think it's really, really pretty. And then I'm just finishing up this look with a simple welcome mat from my local grocery store. Now I'm adding some of my favorite thrifted finds to the porch. I recently picked up this table at an antique shop. It is so cute and I love the color. I think the chalk paint color is called coffee, but I think it might be a little bit too wide, but we're just going with it. We're working with it because it's such a cute table. I also have a thrifted wooden tray that I'll be adding, and my favorite vintage window pane. I've talked about this a million times on YouTube, but I bought it for $1 when I was in college. It was in my dorm and I still use it to this day. So those fun, just sort of collected items feel really pretty on the porch. These incredible hydrangeas dry so beautifully. They start out a really pretty green, then they sort of turn to a goldish brown. So I cut a few from my driveway garden and I'm just adding some to a vase for the top of this table. I think this is a really pretty addition, again with those greens and golds, and they're really easy to dry out. You just cut them at an angle, take off the leaves, and they dry in a matter of a couple of days. This candle holder came from Hobby Lobby. I love how vintage it looks. I'm adding this pumpkin spice candle from Antique Candle Co. and lighting it just for cozy ambiance. I mainly use this first thing in the morning when I need a little bit of light out here and I just want that soft glow. These pillows, they're coming off gray on camera. I would say they're more of a bluish gray in person, but I got them on clearance at Walmart for $5 a piece, and they are so pretty. I love them. Walmart has definitely stepped up their pillow game recently. I think they're a really fun addition to this space, as well as that cozy white throw blanket. If you have any vintage Crocs lying around, or if you maybe want to hunt for some at a thrift shop or antique shop, they are so much fun to use with mums. It's just a classic vintage look that I absolutely love. I added some of those white mums next to the swing. I'm going to put that second wreath on the door now. But then I'm going to take another Croc and add just one orange mum just for a little pop of color. Again, these were one of those $5 mums from Walmart, and they are so pretty. I would say it's more of a rust color than orange, but both beautiful additions to the porch. And here's a final look at this early transitional fall front porch. I had so much fun giving it a refresh on this rainy day and just adding some subtle touches and colors and getting it feeling clean and cozy was so much fun. And I hope you enjoyed it as well and that it gave you some fall porch decorating ideas. And I'll see you guys really soon in the next one. Bye.